Hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish Kristen. Today we are working on our diamond painting cross-stitch conversion project. The name of the canvas is called Geode. It is by Electric City Stitches, and the finished product will measure 121 centimeters by 117 centimeters. It has 136 colors, and I will be working on it in 3 separate canvases, measuring 43 centimeters by 118 centimeters. And I got the canvases from EverMoment on AliExpress, and I purchased all of my drills from DPF Handwork store, also on AliExpress, because I have nowhere near enough spare diamonds for this project. I am using my Art Dot 240 bottle storage container. I have 2 rows with all of my colors, my main colors, and then the third level is all the excess diamonds. So it's super convenient. They all are in one spot. I'm using Pattern Keeper to keep track of my pattern. I have my Kitting Up Kitten tray, and I have my release paper from KALBS Sparkles. I will list everything below in the description box. I do not know how to link things, or YouTube is not letting me link things yet. I'm not really sure if it's operator error or not. But anyways, let's get started. So let me, I lost my magnet. No, it is. Found it. There's my cover minder, and I have my, I am going to be working on a 3 across by 2 down section. So not sure if I will finish the whole section on camera, but you never know. So let's get this party started. First color is 718. 718. So this is the triangle shape. It's almost been a week since I worked on this. I finished up the end of the second row that I worked on. And then I was like, okay, I want to finish. I want to work on it again. And then, you know, summer break, the week just kind of got away from me. So it is what it is, right? Oh, I was actually worried that it would be a little difficult to work on a section that has, you know, a bigger section. God, dude, I have a way with words today. But the 2x3 section actually isn't that bad. The last few sections I did, they had a lot of black. So I don't know if that was helpful or not, but one of the squares was like almost, this one right here was like almost a whole 10 by 10 square was black. I'm like, wow, that is some color blocking right there. So got that one. So let's see, box number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down and 3 over. I literally just got my Diamond Art Club order with my strawberry shortcake paintings. I am so excited to work on those. Oh my gosh, I have other things that I told myself I was going to work on, but I don't know. I may have to work on one of them just to get it out of my system, because I can't. They're so cute, and there's no 310 in either one of them. So I was kind of surprised, but not really, because like I said in one of my unboxings, it's the strawberry shortcake artwork, the original artwork, not the, you know, new Netflix whatever updated version that they have out right now, I guess, because they also released newer versions of characters. The older ones, they had that watercolorish vibe to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it doesn't surprise me that there's no black, because they weren't harsh drawings. I mean, they were very soft and just, I don't know, they weren't, you know, like a Mandy Manzano style. I don't know if that would really appeal to the strawberry shortcake look, I guess. I could be wrong, but for me, when I think of strawberry shortcake, I think of the original version where they're all, you know, kind of plump-cheeked and chubby, and, you know, they're just adorable. They don't look like oversized, you know, headed brat dolls. Let's see. Okay, so this one would go here. I mean, some people really like the Hannah Lynn and the, you know, Jasmine Beckett Griffith, is that the other one that has the big-eyed girls? Those just aren't my, you know, that's just not my thing. I'm sure they're fun paintings to do because they are more, you know, coloring book style, where, you know, you outline the outside and then you kind of color in on the inside. But I wouldn't want to hang any of those in my house, or so I don't know if I would really ever want to do one, but I could be wrong. Someday I may change my mind. I did say I never wanted to try diamond painting, and now look at me. So never say never. Let's see, there's that one. Whew, I had to go to Costco today. Oh my goodness. It was slow people day at Costco, because everyone was walking so slow. It's like Costco is not somewhere where you get to just aimlessly meander and look at the aisles and sit there and go, which one of these do I want? It's like, no. Costco is, at least our Costco's, they're like cutthroat. You get out of the way or you're gonna get run over. If you pause, you're toast. So I don't know. Today it was the day of slow walkers, and by the end of it, I was done, because I'm like, I just literally want to be out of this store. And nobody in front of me wanted to not be walking slow in front of me. Could you please get off the table? Thank you. Oh my goodness, the cat. Oh, hello. Yes, thank you. I have a helper. They didn't actually help me while I was unboxing my two strawberry shortcake paintings. I was shocked, because they usually come running when they hear the sound of plastic crinkling. And those drill bags are no joke with the crinkling. Is it crinkling, not kringling. Yeah. No, crinkle, yeah. I am awkward today. Well, I'm awkward most days, let's be real, but still. All right, I got my fish symbol. I'm kind of starting to remember where some of the numbers are in these trays. Kind of. Not really, but oh my gosh, what are you doing? Get off. Oh, he's gonna tip over my Diet Dr. Pepper and make a mess. So, and now he's just supervising. Great. I did, super excited, I got one of the new, I've never bought a pen from Diamond Art Club, because I don't know. I don't like the resin pens really, because they're kind of heavy. I like the wooden pens, but they had like a bright pink one, and I was buying all the strawberry shortcake stuff, and they had the 6-place multi-placers in stock, and I really wanted to try one of those. So I was like, okay, I'll try one of the pens. Well, thank goodness they must be sturdy, because my order came, like, you know, the 3 diamond paintings I ordered were all, you know, fine. They're all wrapped up. But the pen and the multi-placer, and I got some of the adhesive glue, those all were just loose in the box. And they were like, the pen was completely out of its box. Like it had busted free, who knows when. And so it was just, you know, free balling in the box, rolling around while it's probably being shipped. So I was actually surprised that it wasn't broken, because the little, you know, the cardboard pen, you know, holder that the pen comes in, that thing was just crushed. And the single placer tip was completely out of it as well. I was kind of surprised that they wouldn't put that stuff in like a separate, I don't know, a separate bag or a separate like little box inside the box. They were just, I mean, I'm surprised the glue didn't explode, because everything was just all over the place. So I'm glad that it survived, but still. So I'm excited to try the pen and the Fin 6 multi-placer, because, you know, people have been saying it's like super great, so I'm hoping so. Because I've never purchased a multi-placer like specifically, and I forget, I don't even remember how much it was, but I think it was like 10 bucks or something. So 10 bucks for one multi-placing tip. It's like, you better be good. So I'm hoping that the pen is not too heavy and it makes my hand hurt. So fingers crossed, or I may just have to use it at times when I'm not going to be diamond painting for very long. Okay, 4, right there, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 1, right there. All right, let's see, we got, oh, kitty. I think I left a piece of the box wrapper out. Hopefully I don't have to pause and move it, because this canvas is rolled up in my lap and it is not the easiest thing to get up and then get repositioned. So hopefully he does not see it. That. Let's go in the corner right there. Still have to remind myself that the numbers, like this is the left side. That's where it starts, because I still question it. Up 2, over 1, and then over 2, down, diagonal 1, 2, 2, 2, go that way. So I'm really not allowed to order any more diamond paintings, because I feel like I have way too many. I mean, I have less than 20, but still, that's more than I'm able to do in a timely manner, probably, realistically. I did just finish Jasper C for Lust After Dusk on Kitten Up Kitten's page. So that was exciting, because that was a painting finished. And then I am almost finished with my current square whip, which is Gethsemane by Mandy Manzano and Diamond Art Club. So I have a list, I don't know how much, maybe, I don't know, maybe like 2 rows of release paper towards the top left. So I'm getting excited to finish that one because I feel like I've been working on that one forever, but I know I haven't, but it's 93 centimeters long, so it just, you know, I want to work on something different. Oops, I have one missing over there where, oh God. Nope, I did it. I just didn't mark it. No trash yet, so that's a plus. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of black in this one. I don't want to do that yet. Okay, we've got 154. I think this may actually be the one. I may have to refill this bottle of 154. So it'll be my first color that I've had to refill. So, yeah. I haven't been keeping my bottles, my 2 layers of bottles, I should say, in the storage case, just because it's kind of a pain in the butt to like open and close the Art Dot storage case like every time you want to get them out, and because there's, you know, there's the 1 layer on top and then there's the 2 layers on the bottom. So I've just kept the 2 trays with my, what I like to call my active drills, out on my little shelf, and then the refills are basically just kind of in their bottle tray in the case, and I've just been doing it that way. And I can't keep stuff in the Art Dot case, like my pens and my tray, because it just flies out whenever I open up the I unzip the lid. So Art Dot needs to put something on the stretchy lid, or the stretchy kind of, I don't know what you would call it, the mesh thingy, the pocket, thank you, pocket inside, because I can't keep anything in it. It just flies out. So, and I can't be the only one, because I'm sure there's people who are rougher on their supplies than I am. At least I hope so. Okay, so we can go all the way across on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have not received the diamonds that were missing from my order when I originally ordered. So I am hoping those come. I mean, I think I looked at my pattern, and I mean, that color is not going to show up for a while, but if it's going to take a month to get to me, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be waiting for it too long. So I just need to go back and check my order and see when I informed them that I was missing. That is not, that's not right. Oops. There. Oof. Oh my gosh. I was going to say, you know, when I informed them, and then they said they would send them. So I need to check that out, because I just feel like it's a looming thing that's over my head. It's like one more thing that I need to, like, oh, make sure don't forget, remember, don't forget. So I want to just get it so I can flush that out of my brain and go, okay, it's done. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Let something else take up space in your brain hole. Let's see. We go down. Yes. And over. Okay. And then put that on the number 3 spot. Get that one. Put it next to it. Okay. So, yes. So it looks like there are several cross-stitch conversion type project, not projects, what do you call them? Oh my gosh. Oh, I cannot think today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Events. Oh my God, seriously. That is not the right spot. 1, 2, 6. It looks like there's several going on in the next like month or two. So that's really interesting that they're picking up in popularity. Did I do that one? Oh my gosh, I did. I didn't mark it. Oh, that's how today's gonna be. It's gonna be one of those days. So, I mean, I don't think I will be able to finish this project anytime soon. But still, if I can, you know, work on it and, you know, get inspiration from other people who are also working on similar large, ridiculous projects at the same time, hey. Okay, did that one. Holy moly. Okay, so number 9, number 10, go down. There's that, and that. Doot. Oh my gosh, crunch in there. Get in there. Don't you talk back to me. So, yes. Got that. Okay, and then a row of F. A bunch of F's to give. Ha 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 ha. No, just me. I'm the only one who thinks it's funny. Probably. It's alright. I'm used to it. I'm constantly laughing at myself at home while the rest of the family is like, yeah, okay, whatever. There. Okay, mark those off. Still lots of F's. This one is definitely a little more jaggedy than the last few sections I've done. I got spoiled by having sections that did not require as much thinking. Now I'm having to think. Thinking is hard right now. It's like my laying in bed, you know, trying to sleep, as one does when you're laying in bed. And I think I must have actually been asleep. And my son comes in at 4. And he's like, Mom. I'm like, what? What? Huh? What? He goes, there's an alarm going off. I'm like, what? There's no, the house alarm's not going off. I don't hear my alarm clock going off. What are you talking about? He goes, I don't know. There's been an alarm going off on and off for like 45 minutes. And I'm like, okay, I don't hear anything. He goes, well, then I thought I heard a cat alarm. Now, I have an alarm on my phone, and it's like cat meowing, but I would only use that. I mean, I haven't had that one on my phone in months, because that was like my, you know, oh, you got to leave to go pick up the kids from school alarm, or my, you know, you have an appointment, you need to get ready, or leave the house in 10, 15 minutes, or whatever alarm. But with summertime, I have not had that alarm on. I was like, there's a cat alarm? And he's like, yeah. And the way our house is structured, so it's a tri-level house. So like we have the top level of the house are bedrooms. Like, so the kids' bedrooms, hubby and I's bedroom, bathroom, and then like, you know, there's the attic, obviously. And then the kind of middle side level is the living room, dining room, bathroom, you know, hallway type stuff. And then the bottom level is my mom's level. And so her bedroom, or her her bedroom is under our bedroom, and her living room is under the kids' bedroom. And so if she left, you know, maybe she accidentally hit a button on her phone or something, and so there was an alarm that went off at, you know, 4 a.m. or whatever, then he may have heard it there. But I'm like, that's kind of weird, because I don't think Grandma would have... Oh my God, am I doing the wrong row? No. Yes. No. Shh. No. Did something wrong. I don't quite know what I did wrong. Oh, this one. That one's in the wrong spot. Okay. So maybe like if her iPad or her phone went off or something, then he might hear it. But I'm like, but why would it go off on and on for 45 minutes? I'm like, no. So he's like, we looked, you know, there's no iPad, there's no nothing going off. I'm like, okay, so now I can't go back to sleep. Okay, I totally did something wrong on this one, because this is at the top. So this needs to go up one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I could not go back to sleep after that, because then the cats were all feisty because they had heard somebody get out of bed. So they're all like, "Rawr, rawr, feed us, meow, feed us, meow." It's like, no, I'm not feeding you at 4 a.m. I don't hate myself. But, so, yeah, I don't know. So he went right back to sleep, because everyone in the house can go right back to sleep except for me. So I'm just laying there like, okie dokie. I'm just gonna lay here, I guess. And then it's like, okay, almost asleep, almost asleep, almost asleep. And then you hear a noise and you're like, okay, nope, guess I'm not going to sleep yet. So did not sleep well. Not at all. But that's how it goes. That one, that met up at the right spot. Hey, hey, hey. That's a good sign when things match. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then down 2, over 1. And then a little diagonal touchy touch. All right. Almost done with Mr. F. Then I'll have 0 F's to give. No? Okay. If my kids were home right now, they would be rolling their eyes at me. But they're not. Come on. I always get myself into trouble at Costco because I go when I'm hungry, which is like the #1 rule you should not have while going to Costco, is go when you're hungry, because then you see like snack foods and stuff that you normally would not buy. But then you're like, oh, I want to try this. They had these like chocolate and caramel covered stroop waffle cookies. And I love stroop waffles. And I was like, ooh, yummy, yummy. So I got a box, and then, you know, you find some other snack, and nope, I didn't need to fill F yet. But I probably should leave it out and fill it. So the next time I use it, because if it's this heavy on this color again. So put you over there. Yeah, it's like, oh, there's some, my husband bought these lime jalapeno chips that were like, they were kind of spicy, but they were really good. And I saw those and I was like, ooh, those were tasty. Let's buy some of those. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? We don't need more crap food. But apparently we do. I mean, and then you have to get a rotisserie chicken because I'm pretty sure it's like Costco law that if you go to Costco and you don't buy a rotisserie chicken, that somebody needs to, like, you know, check your temperature or something. So at least in our family, it's like, you're going to Costco, get a chicken. Because it makes, oh, here's my first trash piece. That's gross. It definitely helps you make at least like one kind of easier dinner, I guess, because there's always a nice, you know, salad with some added chicken, or a chicken quesadilla is always a winner for in the children's eyes, at least in our house. Yeah, if I could, and I used to make chicken broth with the, what do you call it? You know, the chicken. You know, the leftover chicken parts that, you know, you don't eat, obviously. But yeah, I got a little burned out doing that because every time I would use the Instant Pot to do it, it took forever for that thing to cool down enough for me to actually like pour the chicken broth into the containers, and because I wouldn't want to pour, you know, hot liquid into plastic, so I would put it in mason jars and then let it cool and then put it in the freezer. Well, I had quite a few mason jars crack like on me as I was pouring the chicken broth into them, and I'm like, nope, because that makes a giant mess when a mason jar full of hot, steamy chicken broth breaks and shatters on your kitchen counter. And of course, you know, you're doing it near the stove, obviously, where, you know, there's a crack in between the counter and the stove. So it goes down that little crack, and that's usually a crack that's a little hard to clean anyways. So yeah, where is this? Oh my gosh. So I kind of took a little step back from making my own chicken broth because it's like, no, I'm good. Let's see. Okay, so did I do that one already? Oh my god. Maybe I did? I don't think I did. I think I put something in the wrong spot. Again. Because this, that. Did I? Oh my gosh, this is like the most I've screwed up this whole time. And it's all on camera. So never feel like a failure. Maybe I did them already. See, this is why I shouldn't be allowed to talk and do that at the same time. No, because then this is that one. Okay. That one. And then down, and then this right here. Okay. But then what the hell is that? Okay, I don't know. That looks similar. Looks similar enough. I won't tell if you won't. Can you imagine if someone had to come after your diamond paintings and check your work? Like a math test, and the teacher goes and checks all your problems and like all the steps that you had to do to get the right answer. Like, oh no, it looks like you put this wrong color in this section. We're gonna have to dock you points on that one. It's like, no, I didn't mean to. It's like, yeah, doesn't matter. You're out of the club. Because sometimes, like, even on a regular diamond painting, and I've already, like, done a huge section, and then I find a color, and I'm like, oh, God, I missed one. And I still have a very similar color to do. I will totally just put a different one in there. Like, yeah. It's not going to make or break it. I mean, maybe if, like, it's asking for, I don't know, like a red, and you put in like a yellow or a white or something, maybe, but it's like if the blue is just a slightly different shade, yeah, I'm not. Uh-oh, that one has a little chunky bit on it. Oh, what color is that? I don't know. I might have to fix that. We'll see if it affects the diamond that goes next to it. That will be my deciding factor, is if I pry that off and try to figure out what color actually goes there. Although it's very similar to the one I'm using, so I may just, you know what, executive decision. Oh my God, which one was that? Right here. Okay. Again, somebody come and arrest me, as I am breaking all the rules. Okay, so those two are empty, and then we have that one, and then another diagonal one, and then, oh my gosh, another diagonal one, and then another diagonal one, and then this guy, and that guy. Oh, go in there. Come on, get the crunchy crunch. There you go. There's that. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Love it. There's that. And then this guy over here, and 3 of his bestest friends. I think I need to change my glue dot in here because it is not picking up as nicely as I feel like it should, which is weird because it is not that old of a glue dot. I had a glue dot in my main pen that I use for my other diamond paintings that has had way more action than this one, and it is still going strong, so I don't know. Come on. Oh my gosh, why is it just flipping them all over? Holy heck. Okay, there's that. Okay. Let's see, there's that right there. And then we have this guy and those 3. Oh my gosh, just, oh, for art's sake. Seriously. These right here. Okay. 2, 3, toot. Okay. This right here, so 3 down. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 to the right. Need to have it make that, like the noise the transformers make when they transform. Like every time I mark off symbols and go like up and down and across and all that. And that one. Okay, there's that one. Okay, 3/8. Oh, 3. Let's see. I'm gonna avoid the black for as long as possible. 3371. That's basically like black. It's just dark brown, but it's not the black. So it doesn't count. That one's a little chunky. Okay, so we have over here this guy and bottom, lion out there. So those three. And then this middle friend right there. And then on this side we have 2 up and down over there. Oh, don't be marking them off when you haven't done them. That's how you get in trouble. That one had a chunky bit. You're just gonna go into the trash pot. Okay. Now we have 1, 2, 3 there. Okay, so that and then down 2. Oh my gosh, right here. 2, and then 1 up and diagonal from that. Okay. And then that empty hole is plugged. And then that little corner is covered. And then over here, got that guy. Oops, marked one done. It's okay. I'll get it covered. Okay. A few more of these. Let's see, where else? So the last box, that's weird. Okay, there's that. And then we have diagonal next to him, and then down here we have that little corner, and then we have this row of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's right there, and then 2 right here, covering up number 5 and number 6. Boom. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Oop, spilling all over. No one said I was professional. 3607 got moon. Okay. We're just going to use our lid because there's only 5 of them in here. So we have you and you and you. And oops, you're upside down. You don't get to go. You're not invited. Right there. All right. Mark. 3607. Okay. Let's see. Let's do clover. There's only 2 clovers. 3726. So we will just open sesame. Put him. And him. Close, turn off. Okay, coffee cup, 3688. All right. Dun, dun, dun. one area. I like it. So it's this chunk-a-lunk right here, except for 2 squares. So we can handle that. So it says on the side of my tablet that I am at 3.12% on this canvas. I mean, I am just flying by. So, yeah. Should only be a few more days and I should be done. I did write in my logbook, which reminds me, I have to update my logbook. I left a space for each canvas. So I made like a line. No, wait, I did something wrong. Shocking. I left I made an entry for each of the 3 panels. So like panel 1, start date, end date. Panel 2, start date, end date. And then panel 3, start date, end date. Because I thought it might be a little more, what's the word, motivating to see that, you know, I actually did finish something. Oops, there's the brown. You go into the garbage. Then just having me be like, well, I started it in blah, 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 and, you know, 2 years later, hopefully not 2 years later, oh my gosh. But I thought it might be more motivating to see that, look, I finished 1 panel and it only took X amount of days, or X amount of months, I should say. Because I know, you know, sometimes people get burned out or they take a break, or, you know, they're not motivated to do it because it does take a little more thinky thinks than the average diamond painting. I mean, like for me, I have my own little kind of work table in the living room, and it's actually the attachable table that goes to the dream box. I don't have a dream box, but I thought the table looked interesting because it had the 2 sides that could, like, you know, fold down or flip out. So I got that, but it's not very user-friendly. If it was not worth the money that was spent on it, but, you know, hindsight. But I have my own little area and all my stuff's there, so it's, you know, I have to drag it out and get it all over. But with this project, it's a little different because this won't fit comfortably on my easel. So I have to use the dining room table. So it's all kind of tucked into the corner on a little bookcase next to the dining room table. But, you know, I can't just, my regular diamond painting stuff, I can just leave out because it's on my little table and, you know, it's not bugging anybody. So, you know, you can walk over, do a color for 5-10 minutes and, you know, go do something else and, oh, that is not right. And then come back and, you know, do another color. Or this, because I have to basically put it away when I'm done. So I kind of gotta want to make sure that I have enough time to finish a section, you know, and then it's like, okay, then you need to get the tablet to make sure the tablet has power. And then you need to grab all your diamonds, and then you need to get the canvas. And I have to keep my canvas up high because the plastic wrap, the plastic coating for the glue is like, I don't know if my cats can smell it or what, but they really like it. So if I leave it out anywhere, I will catch them licking it. And I really don't want them to lick it. What the hell is that? Oh, it changed color because of the other color. Like, oh my gosh, what did I do? So I have to keep I have to keep this up high, and then the diamonds are in their stuff, and then I have my pen and, you know, my tray and all that. So yeah, it's just, it takes up more space when you're working on it, and you can't really leave it out. So I can see why people just are like, I don't want to work on it right now, because then you gotta get everything out, and you know, you can't just like sit there and, oop, it just got dark all of a sudden. Holy moly. Oh, that must have been a big cloud. Yeah, so you can't just like sit there and, you know, zone out while you're watching YouTube or, you know, whatever it is you watch while you're diamond painting. Speaking of YouTube, if you have not liked and subscribed, please do so. If you enjoy this rambly content, would mean a lot to me. I have a few diamond painting goals. I would like, oh, hitting the camera with my head. I have a canvas that I would like to buy. Oh, okay. I have a canvas I would like to buy. It is a big one, and it is kind of pricey. And I told myself that when I hit 100 subscribers that I am going to allow myself to buy it. So the more people that subscribe, the quicker I am to enabling myself to spend money on something I technically do not need. So please help me. And it is a canvas from a company I have not purchased from, although I've only purchased from 3. Well, I guess 4 if you count Amazon, but I don't really count Amazon. I have purchased from Dreamer Designs and Diamond Art Club and Crafty-ish. Now, I have not actually completed a Crafty-ish painting. I got them, and then I kept getting more Diamond Art Clubs, and they kind of moved to the front of my I really want to work on this list. So yeah, I have done 2 of my Dreamer Designs. I ordered 4 Dreamer Designs when I ordered them, because they were like it was like a buy 3 get 1 free or something like that. And I'm not usually a fan of rounds, but the round diamonds were actually really nice, and they were not trashy at all. But the square, and it's the new canvas too. So as I've heard that their older canvases had really dark symbols and were hard to see, and I use a light pad, so I mean, I don't mind if the symbols are dark because I have to use the light pad anyways. But the black and the dark drills were really trashy. I mean, and the gapping in between them, I mean, was just, I don't know. So I'm a little hesitant to buy more from Dreamer Designs just because I don't know. And everything I like that I see from them is dark and like lots of black. And I was not impressed with their black drills. So yeah, I don't know. There's like an astronaut one, and my son's like, oh, you could do that for me. And I'm like, that is so much black. I don't actually think I could do that one because it would make me cry. So 939, let's see. I am almost, oh, I missed one triangle. See what happens? And the Crafty-ish ones, I have not gotten to. You know, I think I got dogs playing poker, which was just, somehow that just made me really laugh for some reason. I don't know why. And I got, where, oh, that's, no, wait. No, yes, no, yes, no. what else? And I got like a flower, and I mean, I don't know. And then I did get like a really cool kind of jellyfish one. But I sent that home with my mother and father-in-law because they were working on like some, like, I don't know, like Amazon-y type ones. And I was like, well, if you want to try a bigger one, you know, you can look through a few of the ones I have. I was like not offering up my diamond art clothes, but I was like, you can look through these ones. And so I sent them the jellyfish, but I don't know if they actually ever started working on it or not. If they don't, I'll maybe get it back. But I mean, it's not like I'm gonna run out of diamond paintings to do anytime soon. Okay, what I did I, whoa, what the heck? I put something in the wrong spot. I don't know what I did. Okay, 553, 553, 553, just one. Let's see. And then, yeah, I mainly have all diamond art clubs just because, you know, they really know how to market to people, and they get the FOMO going of, oh my God, I better order this, otherwise it's gonna sell out, and then I'll never get it again. But yeah, I mean, there's always gonna be something you like. So you can sit there and go, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna find something like this ever again, but you probably will. But yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. Okay, what? All right, I will finish up Q, and then I will be done for the moment, because watching all that black will not be exciting. Where? Q. Oh, I've seen some YouTubers like have people like vote on what canvas should I work on next. And I like that idea in theory, but what if I don't want to work on the one they pick? I mean, obviously, I guess you only offer up canvases you want to work on, right? Because you wouldn't pick a canvas that you don't want to really work on. At least I don't think you would. So maybe when I have a few more followers, I will attempt something like that. But for now, yeah, it's going to be whatever I want to make. Because I'll do what I want. That one is trash. And that one is up there. And that little guy right there. And that. Come on. Swipey swipe. Swipe or no swiping. Oof. All right, then I think C is the last color. So I am going to leave it there for now and try to figure out how I got completely off track with putting my bottles back in the right spots, because seriously, how hard is it to put them back? Apparently it's really freaking hard. So I think I just put that in the wrong spot, but I don't know. So anyways, that is it for today. If you enjoyed this rambling random content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, bribe your friends, you know, whatever you gotta do, right? So until next time, I will see you later. Goodbye.